If you're looking for something slim and simple, this is definitely your knife. This is an A.G.Russell one-hand knife. This is actually a Pat Crawford design. There was a whole bunch of drama back in the day over A.G. using this design. Pat didn't patent it, and A.G. took that as an opportunity, and eventually they did come to somewhat of an agreement over it. But yeah, you can't bring up an A.G.Russell one-hand knife without mentioning Pat Crawford. It is a very, very cool design that Pat came up with. It's an integral stainless steel handle, all milled from a block of 1/4-inch stainless. The lock bar and lock bar spring basically just all being one piece integrated into that handle. These are what could be considered in the traditional Italian world. This would be what's known as a pick lock mechanism, where you've got a big spring bar with a hook that drops into a notch or a hole in it that hooks onto a post in the blade, and you have to physically pick up the lock bar to get it up out of the locking notch. I don't think I can do it with my finger. These lock bars are quite stiff. There's not as much knurling on that side either. Come around this way and I can show you. So yeah, you actually have to pick the lock bar up out of the locking notch to close the knife. Very, very secure lock. Basically a lock back, but instead of a floating lock bar that pivots on a pin with a spring back here, pressing it back into the locking notch and allowing you to just press it down here, it's just all one piece. Very, very simple. Very, very slim. Very elegant. These simple plain stainless versions in whatever steel they used on the I guess the budget end of the line. I want to say these come in around $100, maybe a bit less. I should have checked pricing. I'm usually pretty good about that, but I slacked off this morning. But A.G.Russell has done these in a ton of different versions, different blade shapes, different handle material overlays, different blade steels. I've seen Damascus ones. I think I saw one of these that even had a ZDT blade. A.G. was never shy about changing up the dressing on his knives and releasing new models. Sadly, A.G. is no longer with us, but the company is still running along strong in the hands of his wife, Goldie. And yeah, they've got a ton of cool stuff. Definitely check them out if you're not familiar with the brand. They also have a consignment side of the business called The Cutting Edge. I'm giving away some of my secrets here, but they get very cool knives in. They're one of the good consignment businesses that I browse the daily listings of, along with Arizona Custom and a few others. So yeah, look at a A.G.Russell one-hand knife, Pat Crawford design. Definitely a cool piece for the weird lock mechanism collection. Bit of a throwback Thursday thing too. I think Pat came up with these back in the 70s or 80s. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope everyone has a good day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.